What is a movie cliche that you never really see? Your handgun has 52 bullets before reloading and 100% accuracy, enhancing a bad quality image to 4K and zooming in to the size of a microbe with perfect clarity. Your like and subscription will really help my channel. The nerdy girl letting her hair down and suddenly becoming hot, or takes off her glasses and changes her style of clothing. Seriously doubt that black market arms dealers conduct 90% of their business in the middle of a club full of strangers with techno music blaring. Quietly, as to not cause suspicion, I'll have the AK-47. Arms dealer, can't hear you lad, pipe up. Music suddenly stops playing. I said, I'll have the AK-47. Everyone is super attractive. Unless you're a non-essential character or terrible person the audience is supposed to hate. 19-year-old part-timer at a fast food restaurant, living by themselves in a luxurious 2-bedroom apartment downtown in a major city. Police take a DNA sample and have the results in an hour. Turning the TV on to the correct channel at exactly the right moment to catch a relevant, potentially life-changing news broadcast from the very beginning. When I'm trying to get in shape, I would really prefer a 3-minute montage instead of the way I'm doing it right now. Well, have you tried listening to 80s music? This speeds up the process. When two characters get out of a car and one says, "So what are we doing here?" or "What's the plan?" as if they didn't just have the entire car ride to discuss this. I've never had a friend say, "I'll explain later," and then sit silently in traffic until we get there, and then, "Okay, so here's the deal." People taking like 20 stronger punches right on the chin, like nothing, and no injury to bare hands, no knuckle damage, skin wounds, or broken fingers. A room full of 5 or more people that have a conversation that flows perfectly and isn't just people constantly talking over each other. No matter what crowded city or time of day it is, there will always be an open parking spot right exactly in front of wherever they're driving to. One time I got the parking spot at Costco that was closest to the entrance. Was a 1 in a million. There's no time to explain. Well, I mean, in the same time it took to say that, you could have said, "There's a man chasing after me," or "We have to get to the hospital," or literally any other simple phrase that gives a general idea of what the hell is happening. Serial killers just standing there staring at you and giving you enough time to escape. Interrupting a wedding, and it's always the true love interrupting to get the bride or groom to realize the mistake they're about to make, and then they run off into the sunset. I don't think I've ever seen one person miss a basketball shot in a movie, ever, except in basketball movies. Person A, how do I know that I can trust you? Person B, you don't. Person A immediately proceeds to trust person B. No smoke when there is fire in movies. People hanging up the phone without saying goodbye. My mum calls my Irish grandmother back just to say, "Bye, mum." If somebody accidentally misspeaks or fumbles over their words in a movie or TV show, it always is of great importance. And characters always just read way more into dialogue than people do in real life. Using guns in small rooms with no ear protection without being affected by the very loud bang that would probably damage your hearing. World's going to explode in 5 minutes, uses 3 minutes of it to give a speech. You're about to go on stage in front of many people. You're nervous and kind of mess up for whatever reason, like you touch the mic and it makes that obnoxious loud sound. Then, however, you perform brilliantly, like you didn't just embarrass yourself in front of 200 people, and when you're done, someone starts clapping slowly, and then everyone joins, recognizing your victory. Setting fire to petrol by flicking a lit cigarette in a pool of it on the ground. People talking in a small group about someone. A hush falls over the group. Then the actor asks, "He's standing behind me, isn't he?" The meet cute, where two folks bump into each other at the grocery store and end up chatting, then dating, then breaking up over a misunderstanding, then getting back together. A woman giving birth to an obviously 6-month-old baby. That one's probably for cost reasons. No one ever wants to give their partner the benefit of the doubt. So many characters get caught doing something seemingly suspicious that could be explained or justified by giving context. But, of course, no one wants to take the 10 seconds to hear it. When someone breaks a dish or wine glass and immediately cuts themselves while trying to clean it up. A group of people walking to an edge of a cliff to reveal a great vista, and beyond yonder, they're the city, crashed spaceship, or evil fortress that they have to get to. Next scenes, they are at the damn place. They're not tired, dirty, hungry. Somehow they cover days of traveling without breaking a sweat. The old, "the bell doesn't dismiss you, I dismiss you," that teachers say. I'll explain. In the movies, every time there's a scene in a classroom, the bell rings, and all of a sudden, all the students stand up and loudly exit the room, with the teacher screaming the homework assignment on top of their noise. Doesn't happen in real life. Usually teachers check the time and make sure their lesson is wrapped up on time. But if they don't, they dismiss the students, not the bell. Your like and subscription will really help me. Thanks a lot for your donations.